I am sick of all these YouTube gurus. Just hear me out. Imagine someone that built his entire channel based on teaching others how to grow their channel. What makes you think that that person would tell you everything you need to know in a single video? They won't. Because if they do, you wouldn't have a use for their channel anymore. Just 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 think of this. I went on YouTube and I searched up how to get views. I watched a single video and I learned everything that I need to know to get views. And it works. It actually works. Do I need to go back to that video and learn again? Like, I wouldn't have use for that video anymore. And that is something these gurus and these SEO channels understand. They know that once they teach you everything that you need to know, you won't have a use for their channel. So therefore, they'll make sure that you keep coming back to their channels by telling you things that aren't even there. And the worst part is they're very convincing. Trust me, they will tell you, oh, it's all about the thumbnails. If you don't get a great thumbnail or if you don't put your picture on the thumbnail, you're not going to make it. Your channel is going to be stuck at so. After you do everything they tell you, you follow their rules, you still end up getting 200 views. You're still not where they are at. It's because one thing they understand is not that they didn't crack the algorithm. They did not crack no algorithm. They cracked you. They understand that you're desperate. They're going to use that desperation against you. Someone who's desperate to grow will believe and will buy anything I tell them. If I tell you, oh, you have to focus on increasing your CTR, guess what they're going to do? They're going to be watching their YouTube studios 24/7. Oh, my CTR is low, and you're going to be worried and focus on that. But in reality, that is not what you need to focus on to grow. The algorithm that they talk about is audience, is people. That is it. Algorithm is people. Once you start seeing these views as people, you've already cracked almost half of the algorithm. And believe me when I say this. Let me give you guys an example. As an African creator, one of the most difficult things that you will face when you come to monetizing your channel is Google AdSense. Setting up the Google AdSense account in Africa is difficult because of the location that we're at, and the post mail system is terrible. So you have to struggle to get the Google AdSense letter. And there's one particular channel that I watched before I got my AdSense pin. And that channel could have shared a useful information to small creators like myself that is struggling to get the Google AdSense letter using a 10-minute, or not even a 10-minute, just 1-minute video could explain how I can easily get the letter. But guess what? That person, I'm not going to mention no name, but made sure that they made over 50 videos on just how to get Google AdSense alone, because they know that a lot of small creators like myself are desperate to know how to get it, because we only have 3 attempts to get this letter. Some of the videos are members only, so you have to pay to watch the videos. And all he has to say was, make sure you put your number on the address line. Once you do that, whenever the letter comes to Africa, whoever has it, whoever's in possession of it, will contact you through that number and will send you the 6 numbers that are in that letter. And that is it. That's all he has to tell you. But guess what? If he does that in a single video and you learn it and it works for you, you don't have to come back to his videos or channels again. So he will tell you, oh, and listen to how he starts the videos. Well, to monetize your YouTube channel, you need to get 4,000 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers. Bro, I'm a YouTuber. I already know the rules of monetization. I know how the requirements. I don't need you to tell me again. Just go straight to the point and tell me. But he won't, because he knows that if he does it, I don't have to come to his channel again. So what I mean by the algorithm is the people is, let me give you an example. There's a channel called Unspeakable on YouTube. It's a very popular channel, kind of like Mr. Beast channel, very fun, popular with the kids. That channel has, I believe, over 20 million subscribers. And the host, the owner of that channel has an alternative channel where he teaches small creators how to grow on YouTube and how he made it this far, etc., etc. And one thing I noticed is that the videos on his channel where he's teaching people barely get like 1,000 views, 2,000 views, some max 10,000. Whereas his main channel with over 20 million subs get about 200 million, 50 million, 30 million views. So how is that even possible? Someone with 20 million channel struggling to get 2 to 3K on a smaller channel. The thing is, the 20 million people that subscribe to his main channel are not all necessarily interested in becoming YouTubers themselves. So they don't find that content where he teaches people befitting to them. And that is how the algorithm works. Some people, sometimes you go on YouTube just for entertainment. So let's say I was watching a video just to entertain myself, like a Mr. V's video. I'm just watching it to enjoy it, just have a good time. And then a video pops up on my screen where someone is teaching me how to become a YouTuber. I don't find that relevant to me at that time. So therefore, I wouldn't watch it and I wouldn't subscribe to such a channel. So it's all about understanding what your audience wants. People come on YouTube for different reasons. Sometimes you go on YouTube to learn something. Maybe you have a homework. You look for educational based channels. Sometimes you come to get entertained. Sometimes you come to learn a few tips and tricks. So it's all about understanding which category does your channel belong to and how you can attract audience from that particular category. And the best way to do that is go and get maybe a friend's phone or even your phone, create a new Gmail account and just search up your channel on YouTube. Once you search up your channel on YouTube, watch a couple of your videos on a fresh account and then pay attention to the videos that pop up after your video plays. Because one thing with the YouTube algorithm is that, let's say I watched a ton of iPhone 17 videos. Before you know it, my homepage would be flooded with iPhone 17 videos, videos that are related to the ones that I watched or I saw. So what that tells you is that once you watch your videos on a fresh account, any other video that pops up will be videos that are related to the videos that you're doing. And then that gives you an idea of what videos in your category perform the best. So that is one of the best ways to learn how to grow and also learn from your old videos. That is your blueprint. Maybe one of your videos performed better than other videos on your channel, and you have to look at that video and be like, what did I do in that video? What emotions did it trigger? Why did that video perform better? Can I redo a similar video to that? And you use your own content as blueprint to guide you through the difficult phases of YouTube. And one thing I would also say is that be consistent. Consistency is key. Trust me, if you're gone for like a week or month, they will forget you faster than they forgot YouTube Go. Your algorithm will forget you. Trust me. So therefore, be consistent. I know some of them gurus will tell you, don't post consistently on YouTube. Make sure you limit it to this. The only thing that is good with posting at a certain time of the week is, let's say if you have an audience that want to watch your videos, it helps them, it guides them. Let's say I watch a particular channel and I know that every Saturdays at so time they post, so that I know when they release a video. There's nothing attached to posting at a particular time to growth on YouTube. That is just sham. They're just telling you that to control you and confuse you. The thing is, you need to really pay close attention to your audience. And what I mean by that is YouTube basically, let's say if I put out a new video today, what YouTube would do is they would take that new video and push it out to people that have already subscribed to my channel. They will test it, they will experiment with them. If my community gives a positive feedback to that video, then YouTube will recommend that to a larger audience. And if that larger audience interact with that video very well as well, and that's how the video will take off and it will be recommended to many people. But if my audience don't find that engaging, few of them like the video or watch till the end, YouTube would automatically stop pushing that video out and it will just leave it there. Which is why audience is algorithm. Make sure your small audience, your small community is happy. Make sure you give them what they want. The more you give them what they want, the more they like it, the more they interact. You reply to their comments, you thank them, you give them what they want. YouTube will recommend your videos to bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It just keeps going. It just doesn't stop. So I just hope you find this video useful. I hope it guides you through, because honestly, if you're watching videos to actually grow, believe me, they're not going to help you. They're just going to use you to make money. Trust me. They'll tell you do this, optimize your channel, post a certain time of the week, you know. Always put your face on every thumbnail, adjust the settings. Man, subscribe.